Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Have you ever felt a bit lost at a conference? Unsure how to behave or what to do? Conferences are an important part of research, and today I want to share some practical tips that have helped me turn these events into great experiences. Let's dive in. Conferences can be a fantastic place to meet new people, have a great time, network, and present your research. But they can also be a bit intimidating. So let's break it down. First things first. Preparation is key. Go through the attendee list and identify people that you really want to talk to. Those might be peers or more senior people. It really doesn't matter that much. And then you can just reach out to them with a nice and short, friendly email. Something like, "Hey, I saw you're attending conference A. I'm also working on topic B and I'd love to chat. Maybe over coffee or lunch. Looking forward to meeting you." It's simple, direct, and shows your genuine interest. Once you're at the conference, there are just so many opportunities to meet new people and connect with them. For me personally, it's always very tempting to just spend time with people I already know and feel comfortable around. But then again, I can talk to my friends and colleagues anytime, any day of the year. So I personally try to rather spend my time meeting new people and connecting with people I don't know yet. Your mileage may vary. I like to think of conferences as this great opportunity to meet people and speak to people I wouldn't normally speak to. So maybe you could try this as well. An important part of conferences are all the talks. Try to make a habit of asking questions after the talk. That's a great way for you to practice listening, actively thinking about possible questions that you might ask and engage with the speaker. If you have a hard time coming up with questions, here are a few archetypes of questions you might ask. You could ask about the assumptions of the method that's just being presented. You could ask about limitations of future work that the authors are planning to do. You could ask about how to generalize the findings maybe to other fields or transfer it to new domains. And then there's no free lunch for any method, so you could ask about trade-offs. If you want to talk to a speaker, just go for it. Everyone is at the conference to meet new people and engage with others. If you feel a bit unsure how to approach a speaker, especially more senior people or famous people, you can just walk up to them and say, "Great talk, I enjoyed it a lot. I have a follow-up question. Would you mind if I ask it now?" It's a very friendly and respectful way to engage. They can always say no. Sometimes conferences have invite-only elements like happy hours or dinners. If you hear about such an event, it's okay to ask for an invite. Your first step would be to find out who's organizing the event and just politely ask them. The worst that can happen is they say no, and that's fine. There are just two things you should keep in mind. Being polite is key. You're nicely asking for an invite, and maybe you're gonna get the invite. The second thing, it's totally okay if they say no. You can even anticipate it while you're asking. Something along the lines of, "Hey, no worries, I totally understand if the event is fully booked and it's not possible for me to join." This takes a bit of the awkwardness out of the situation and makes it easier for the other person to say no if it's not appropriate for you to join, which might be the case if they're targeting a special audience. Another tip is to introduce people to each other. That's especially valuable for grad students or other early career researchers. It's a great way to enable others and help them build their network and meet people they might otherwise not know about or just don't have the courage to talk to. You don't have to be very senior to introduce people to each other. I'm a PhD student, and when I feel like two people might enjoy talking to each other, I introduce them. Finally, don't forget the follow-up emails. After the conference, just send a quick note to a person you've met. This might be something along the lines of, "Hey, it was a pleasure meeting you at conference A. I enjoyed talking to you about topic B. I'd love to stay in touch. Cheers." It's a great way to just stay in people's memory, and when they want to reach out to you, they already have your name and your email in their inbox. So there you have it. A few practical tips to make the most out of your next in-person conference. Remember, preparation and politeness go a long way. At the end of the day, everyone's just attending the conference to have a good time and to have fun. So you don't have to take everything too seriously. Just try to enjoy the time and meet some new interesting people. If you found this helpful, feel free to subscribe. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye.